area of science you're interested in. Describe an area of science that interests you. You should say what science it is, how you got interested in it, how you learned this science, why this science is interesting to you. If you want the full script of this IELTS speaking cue card along with its Band 9 sample answer, simply type full text in the comments below. I'd like to share one of the most fascinating scientific fields I've ever encountered, astrobiology. To me, it's one of the most intriguing areas of science because it pushes the boundaries of what we know and challenges us to imagine what lies beyond. You know, astrobiology is about exploring the possibility of life beyond Earth and uncovering the conditions that might make it possible. You might have seen it mentioned in movies or documentaries where scientists ask big, timeless questions. Are we alone in the universe? Or could there be another planet, somewhere out there, that feels just like Earth? My interest in this field actually started when I was a child. I used to watch science fiction movies filled with aliens, futuristic spaceships, and mysterious galaxies. The idea that there could be life forms completely different from humans, maybe with abilities or ways of thinking far beyond ours, captivated my imagination. Over time, that childhood curiosity transformed into a more serious interest as I began following real scientific missions. I remember being fascinated by NASA's explorations of Mars, the discovery of exoplanets orbiting distant stars, and the concept of the habitable zone where life might be possible. Each new discovery felt like another piece of a puzzle, pulling me deeper into the wonder of the unknown. These days, I usually keep up with astrobiology through space-related news articles, scientific documentaries, and even occasional discussions in astronomy clubs. There's also a lot of exciting research shared online. For example, scientists studying extremophiles, tiny organisms that thrive in the harshest environments on Earth, like boiling hot springs or deep-sea vents, are offering clues about the kinds of life that might survive on other planets. And with the development of powerful telescopes like the James Webb Space Telescope, we're now able to look at exoplanets in greater detail than ever before, analyzing their atmospheres for potential signs of life. What makes astrobiology especially interesting for me isn't just the curiosity about whether alien civilizations might exist. It's the follow-up questions that spark the most excitement. If intelligent civilizations are out there, and if their history stretches back further than ours, what kinds of technologies might they have created? Could they have found sustainable solutions to challenges that we, right now, are struggling to manage, like air pollution, climate change, or global warming? The thought that their survival strategies could potentially guide us towards saving our own planet. In the end, what fascinates me about astrobiology is how beautifully it combines hard science with imagination and hope. On one side, it's grounded in biology, chemistry, physics, and astronomy. On the other, it invites us to think about philosophy, ethics, technology, and even the future of humanity. It's not just about looking outward into the universe, but also about reflecting inward, about who we are, how we live, and what legacy we want to leave behind. For me, it feels like the perfect blend of knowledge and wonder, a field that keeps me endlessly curious and hopeful every single day. Phrases and idiomatic expressions. Fascinating scientific fields, areas of science that are extremely interesting and captivating, pushes the boundaries of what we know. Idiom, challenges current limits of human knowledge, challenges us to imagine what lies beyond. Phrase, encourages us to think about possibilities outside the known. Big, timeless questions. Phrase, fundamental questions that remain important across all ages. Are we alone in the universe? Famous rhetorical question in science/astrobiology, idiomatic way of expressing the search for extraterrestrial life, captivated my imagination, idiom, completely fascinated and absorbed my thoughts, childhood curiosity transformed into a more serious interest, phrase, when a simple wonder as a child turns into focused adult passion. Another piece of a puzzle, idiom, something that adds to a bigger mystery or overall understanding, the wonder of the unknown, phrase, amazement and curiosity about things beyond our current knowledge, keep up with, astrobiology idiom, to stay informed or updated about something, thrive in the harshest environments, phrase, succeed, survive, or grow in very difficult conditions, potential signs of life. Scientific phrase often used figuratively to mean hints or evidence of life, spark. The most excitement, idiom, trigger or ignite strong interest or enthusiasm. History stretches back further than ours, phrase, a civilization existing for a much longer time than humanity, struggling to manage, idiom, having difficulty handling or dealing with problems, guide us towards saving our own planet, phrase, help direct humanity towards solutions for survival, beautifully combines hard science with imagination and hope, phrase, perfectly unites factual knowledge with creativity and optimism, grounded in biology, chemistry, physics, and astronomy, idiom. Firmly based or supported by scientific disciplines, reflecting inward, idiom, to think deeply about ourselves or human existence, what legacy we want to leave behind, idiom, the lasting impact or memory we want to create for future generations, perfect blend of knowledge and wonder, phrase, an ideal mixture of facts and curiosity, keeps me endlessly curious, phrase, continuously inspires curiosity without stopping.